I never wanted to sound like nobody. I never wanted to really do what nobody was doing, especially like with music, because it's so creative and it's like an expression of your creativity. Like, I ain't want to be like nobody else. So. What it is, JetsonMade from Columbia, South Carolina. Jetson made another one. I'm here chopping it up with APB Music. We rocking a long way. I think my hometown probably influenced me. What influenced my production just from, I guess, our choice of music and our surrounding areas. We kind of like in the middle of a lot of things, like Atlanta, Florida, Alabama. We like in the middle of a lot of major cities, Tennessee and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a melting pot when it comes to music. We kind of own a lot of the music before it's big. So I think that kind of just influenced me to have like a versatile sound, but still keeping it Southern. I think I made my first beat when I was like 12, but it was always shared with the world. It was like I never was like really shy about my beats because I've been doing music forever. I've been playing drums in church and stuff like that. So my music always been based on people reactions. That's kind of like how I started off making music. So I think like I kind of added on to a beat when I was like 12 years old. We was doing a song for like the Christian choir, the kids choir for school, well, for church. So I kind of helped make that beat, but my own complete beat by myself, I was probably like 14. I was like high school, so like ninth grade. And it took me like 2-3 days to finish the beat. So I was letting my mama hear it, my grandmama, my uncles, and everybody was listening to the beat. So I never was really shy about sharing my work. I was kind of nervous, but that's everybody. I think success for me is being able to continue to do what I do and what I'm known to do. Like I have a lot of milestones, you know what I'm saying, like platinum records, diamond records, Grammy nominations, hits, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really, it's a part of my success for sure, but I think being able to continuously do that is what I deem really being successful. Like all those things make up being successful, but just overall is being able to continue to do that without being measured by those things. Like just being able to do it all the time. Bro, I'm super iffy. So I think like my creative process changed. It always changed. Like sometimes I might just need to be by myself and just cook up. Sometimes I need to be in the morning. Sometimes it might need to be late night. Sometimes I need to be in the studio full of everybody and get different energy. Like it just really depends on how I'm feeling. Like I feel like my creative process just is like how I'm feeling, like mood wise that day or at that time. Um, for real, 3 must-haves is my laptop, a mouse, and an aux cord. Keep it 100 with you, like a lot of that, like I just said, like a lot of that stuff is it's just based on the mood. Like sometimes I might need some liquor, sometimes I might, not. Sometimes I don't want to be drunk, so it just depends. But I gotta have that laptop, gotta have that mouse, gotta have that aux cord. That's how you gonna get one of the ones. I think fashion and music go hand in hand because they both like they both a representation of, you know what I'm saying, your creativity. So, um, it's almost like you're doing the same thing for real if you know what you're doing. Like, you know how to put on jeans, so if you know how to work a laptop, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you doing what you want to do at that moment. You know what I'm saying? You might go to your closet and pick this, that, and the third to put on. It's like, shit, you gonna make a beat. Is you picking this instrument, this sound, this, that, to put it on the track. So it's the same thing to me, personally. Yeah, definitely. I always went to APB, like, to get, how I say this? I always went to APB when it was time to get me my sneakers, like, and I still do. I got the same process, like, it's just, you know, I got, like, a little better service now. Kind of spent so much money on them, but, for real, like, I've been doing the same thing, like, buying my Jordans and all that. It come from APB. So I always go to give me a new t-shirt or something like that, you know. But it's the same process. Been rocking with APB for a long time. The South Carolina music scene, wide open. Like, um it's a lot of new people coming from South Carolina that I like a lot. And even some of the older folks who've been doing their thing, but the South Carolina music scene always been hard. We always had our own sound. I think I definitely am one of like the pioneers to actually like solidify it. But I feel like it's always been fire. It's always been what it is. We've been having hits coming out of South Carolina. Um, so we got it together when it come down to that music for sure. I think like one of my favorite artists that I work with, and I'm gonna speak solely just off of like our product, things that we created, because there's a lot of artists that I got with in the room, and it's like we had great energy and stuff like that. But musical chemistry, I think Lil Kid was probably like one of my favorite artists to work with. Rest in peace, Lil Kid, just because it was never no thought when it was time for us to work. Like, it was always play this beat, 2-3 seconds of the beat, pull it up, and we doing it. Like, the first song we made, I explained this a couple times, like, was It's Up. And that's like one of his first like big songs. And it's like he only heard 2 seconds of the beat, and I only knew him for 3 minutes. So it's like having that type of musical chemistry with somebody is real rare. So I feel like that's what made him like one of my favorite people to work with. But other than Lil Kid, right now, I mean it's a lot of artists, but right now, um, well, it was also Vino too, 18 Vino. That was for sure like one of my other favorite people to work with, just cause he was going in off the top and doing his thing. So rest in peace, 18 Vino. So Lil Key, 18 Vino, and probably right now, Anicia. Yeah, she got her thing going on. We got some crazy stuff on the way. So she like she one of the ones. It's a new sound. She a girl. The girl's kind of like running the industry right now. So, you know, I feel like she's like gonna be at that top level. So she like my favorite person to work with right now. Mm, I want to work with everybody, bro. I'm not even gonna. I don't really have no specific names. Like, you know, everybody say Drake and this and that, but I don't fuck with Drake and all the big stars and all that. But I want to work with who's the new stars. That's who I want to work with. I don't even know their name yet. You know what I'm saying? Those the people that I want to work with. The ones I don't even know yet, that's who I want to work with. You know what I'm saying? I kind of, like, I had a list of people that I wanted to work with, and the list got pretty much crossed off, and it's like, it wasn't enough for me. Like, it really wasn't fulfilling. Like, not the feeling that I get from working with new artists. So that's why I say, like, that's who I want to work with, the people that I don't know, because it's going to always be somebody that I don't know. It's going to always be a new sound. It's going to always be a new artist. That's who I want to work with. I'm probably have me a label. And I'm going to be CEO mode, CFO mode. You know, that's where I'm at with it. Just continue doing what I'm doing, just at a, like, from the coach seat. You know what I mean? Kind of like getting the young JetsonMade, like, who just need an opportunity. The young Lil Keys, or, you know what I'm saying, whoever the artist is, and kind of just, like, meshing that together. Like, finding another Jetson and the Baby duo, you know what I'm saying, blowing that up. Like, that's what I want to be in the next couple years. I got a little girl and all that now, so it's kind of like, I want to, you know what I'm saying, be on boss level, you know what I'm saying, but I still got to be in the field, just play a different position. What's next for JetsonMade? More platinum records, diamond records. Hopefully I think I do for sure. I need me a #1, I need me a Grammy, for sure. But next is just trying to achieve those two things and more, you know. Just continue to do what I've been doing, working. Yup, this young Jetson made another one. We just chopped it up crazy. Got a lot of things on my chest, and we wrapping it up now. So just signing out. Let y'all know I'm always rocking with APB music.